line is cutting x-axis and y-axis. So you can find x-intercept and y-intercept. Dear students, y-intercept we can also symbolize by letter C. This is given. Now they gave two lines are perpendicular. What is the condition for two lines to be perpendicular? All of you know, if two lines are perpendicular, then the product of slopes is minus. Reduce the following in slope intercept form. They want the lines in slope intercept form. Slope intercept form means welcome to the session, dear students. Today we'll continue with the problems of straight lines. So now in exercise 17.3, if the line x minus y plus 2 equal to 0 cut x and y axis at PQ respectively, find the area of triangle OPQ. So dear students, they gave a line. The line given is x minus y plus 2 equal to 0. This line is cutting x axis and y axis. So you can find x-intercept and y-intercept. So there are two techniques. X-intercept is minus c by a, y-intercept is minus c by b. That is one method. The other method, put x0, you will get y-intercept. Put y0, you will get x-intercept. Any method is fine. So now what I will do, I will put x is equal to 0. If I put x is equal to 0, minus y plus 2 is 0 and y will become minus y is minus 2 or y is equal to what? 2. So now you got x-intercept. X-intercept means point on x-axis. X-intercept is point on x-axis. As I told, it cuts x-axis at P. So I got P. What is P now? P is the point on x-axis. P is the point on x-axis, or we say x-intercept. P is equal to, always we write point as what? X comma y. So P is the point on y-axis, P is the point on y-axis because we put x is equal to 0. When you put x is equal to 0, you will get y value. Y is called as y-intercept. Means there is a point on y-axis. Point on y-axis 0, 2. Y-intercept you got. If you want y-intercept, put x 0. Now if you want x-intercept, put y 0. If you put y 0, x minus 0 plus 2 equal to 0. X is equal to minus 2 you will get. So now you got x-intercept q. X-intercept x comma y will say. What is x you got? Minus 2 comma y is 0. So now y value is 0. Now you got PQ. Now they want area of triangle PQ. So now I'll draw the quadrant system. All of you know this is x-axis and this is y-axis and one is OPQ. O means origin. All of you know O is origin. P is a point on y-axis at 2. This is P 0, 2. Means what? Here to here the length OP is 2 and QQ is another point on x-axis at minus 2. So here Q is here minus 2, 0. Minus 2 means x value. This is x-axis. This whole thing is x, y, x dash is x-axis. So now if I join this, you got triangle. This is OPQ. You can see triangle OPQ. So here to here it is O, PQ. OQ is what? Minus 2. This length is plus 2, this length is minus 2. So now area of triangle. What is the area of triangle? Area of triangle OPQ is, any triangle is half into base into height. Do you agree or not? Half into base into height. So you learned this in high school. Half into base. What is the base? Base is OQ. O to Q. O to Q is minus 2. OQ into OP. Half into OQ is minus 2 into height is 2. All of you know area cannot be negative. All of you know area is always a area, volume, length, strength of a class cannot be negative. So we'll take modulus. See here, dear students, OQ length is 2 units. Here this is minus 1, minus 2. Minus 2 means this direction it will say. But OQ length is what? Magnitude. So that will be minus 2. So I'll take modulus. Modulus means what? Make it negative. Half into 2 into 2. 2 cancels, so we'll get 2 square units. This is one method of solving. I hope all of you got it. Other method, other method, you can find x-intercept. So now write the line. Line is x minus y plus 2 equal to 0. Now it is in the form of rearrange. I can rearrange x minus y is equal to minus 2 I can write. Or okay, fine. Write the line and compare it with general form. Write the line. Line is what? I am giving other method x plus 2y plus 0. So it is in the form of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. and A is 1 and B is minus 1 and C is 2. Now find x-intercept. So what is x-intercept? X-intercept is minus C by A, that is minus 2 divided by 1, that is x-intercept is minus 2, and y-intercept means here you will get OP is x-intercept minus 2, but we always length should be positive, magnitude will take, magnitude of minus 2 is 2, then y-intercept means what? Minus C by B, that will become minus C means minus 2 by minus 1, it will be 2. So OQ will say, OQ is the y-intercept, it is 2. So if you draw the triangle, so triangle, this is origin, this is point on y-axis, this is point on, so this is the point on x-axis and this is the point on y-axis, and this is a length of 2 and this is also minus 2, but magnitude of minus 2 becomes 2. Again we'll use half into base into height, you will get same 2 square units. Any method is fine. X-intercept, put y0, you will get x value, that is x-intercept. Put x0, you will get y-intercept. Then now we'll start with problem 7. Find the equation of the line. They want equation of the line. They give y-intercept. They give what? Y-intercept. Y-intercept means point on y-axis they give. So they give point on y-axis. Point on y-axis they give, and it is perpendicular. That y-intercept. So dear students, y-intercept we can also symbolize by letter C. This is given. This is given. We say y-intercept. It's plain and simple and direct. Y-intercept is called as C. Now line is perpendicular to this. So they have given line. Given one line is given. What is the line? 2x plus y minus 1 equal to 0. Now it is in the form of ax plus by plus c equal to 0. For this you know how to find slope. Slope of this line, I call it as m2. m2 is minus a by b. Minus a means 2 divided by quotient of x1 minus 2. So m2 means slope of the given line, that is minus 2. Now we need slope for our line. We need to find the equation of line. Slope of required line. Slope of required line. We'll assume slope of required line be m. Now they gave two lines are perpendicular. What is the condition for two lines to be perpendicular? All of you know, if two lines are perpendicular, then the product of slopes is minus 1. So I can take m1 into m2 is minus 1 because they told they are perpendicular. m1 means slope of our line we don't know, that is m, and m2 means slope of given line, that is minus 2 is what? Minus 1. So m becomes what? Minus 1 by minus 2. So m becomes 1 by 2. M is the slope of the required line. So now they gave y-intercept. See, you got slope of the required line, and now you can use slope intercept form of line. They want equation of line. So required equation of line. I'll use slope intercept form is y is equal to mx plus c. Y is equal to what is m? 1 by 2x plus c. What is c? C is minus 2 by 3. So then you will get y is equal to x by 2 minus 2 by 3. This is the required line. That's it. Next, find the equation of line which has x-intercept at 3 by 2 and parallel to this. It is parallel to this. All of you know, if two lines are parallel, then their slopes are equal. So what we'll do? First, let us find slope of the given line. Slope of given line. They have given a line. Find slope of that line. Slope of given line we'll find. Given line is 3x minus y plus 1 equal to 0. It is in the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So now what is a here? A is 3. What is b here? B is minus 1. So now find slope. What is slope? M is what? Minus a by b minus 3 by minus 1, 3. So you got slope of the line. What is slope of the line? 3. M is 3. Now you got slope of the line and x-intercept, they told 3 by 2. So x-intercept means, see, we got slope of the line and slope of the required line will be 3 because they are parallel. See, we need a line parallel. So if any two lines are parallel, then their slopes are equal. Means slope of the given line, slope of 3x minus y plus 1 equal to 0 is the slope of our line. So slope of this line is 3. So slope of required line is also 3. M is 3. And then they told it cuts x-intercept. X-intercept means point and x-axis. Point and x-axis is 3, 0. X-axis, x-intercept value they give. X-intercept means minus c by a will say, or point and x-axis. Now, point 3 by 2, 0. This is the point on the required line. We call it as x1, y1. Slope 3. So, you know point and slope. You can use point slope form of the line. So, required line is, what is the required line? Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Y minus, what is y1? 0 is equal to m. What is m? 3 into x minus 3 by 2. Y minus 0 is y. 3 into LCM is 2. 2x minus 3. Simplify this, it will become y is equal to 3 into 2x minus 3. Further simplify this. So 2y is equal to 6x minus 9, or 6x minus 2y minus 9 equal to 0. This is one form of writing this. Or you can write in y is equal to mx plus c. You can write y is equal to 6 by 2x minus 9 by 2. You can write 3x minus 9 by 2. Anything is fine. Write general form or in fraction form, that is in slope intercept form. Now find the ratio in which the line divides, line joining these two divides this line. They want you to find the ratio in which these 2 points divides this. So again we have to convert it into section formula and we have to derive this. Find the ratio in which line joining this point and this point. We'll assume a ratio. So now they have given divide by this line, that all. See, first we should create the equation of line passing through those two and find point of intersection. From that you can find the ratio. So at the end we'll come back to this. Now reduce the following to slope intercept form. So the last case, say this again I'll be discussing in section formula. So before that, first we'll conclude this. Reduce the following in slope intercept form. Reduce the following in slope intercept form. They want the lines in slope intercept form. Slope intercept form means, all of you remember, slope intercept form is y is equal to mx plus c, where m is the slope and c is the y-intercept. M is the slope. So now first problem, 4x plus 3y minus 9 equal to 0. So 3y is equal to what? 9 minus 4x. Or I'll write y is equal to 9 by 3. Transfer 3 to this side, 9 minus 4x by 3. Split this. I can write y is equal to 9 by 3 minus 4 by 3x. 9 by 3, 3 ones are 3 3s are, y is equal to 3 minus 4 by 3x. Or I can write this as y is equal to minus 4 by 3x plus 3. Now this is in the form y is equal to what? Mx plus c. This is in the form y is equal to mx plus c, where m is equal to minus 4 by 3 slope and c value is 3. 3 is y-intercept. So now we got slope intercept form. So now we are done with the first one. Second one, they give 8x plus y minus 4 equal to 0. So make y as subject. Y is equal to, transfer 8x to RHS, it will become minus 8x, minus 4 goes that side, it will become plus 4. Now it is in the form y is equal to mx plus c. So this is the answer. Slope, where m is what? Minus 8 is the slope and y-intercept is 4. And the last problem they give, see, 3x minus 2y plus 1 equal to 0. If you rearrange, 2y goes that side is equal to 3x plus 1, or y is equal to 3 by 2x plus 1 by 2. Now this is in the form y is equal to mx plus c with m 3 by 2 slope and c 1 by 2 y-intercept. So this is how we can reduce the given problem to what? Slope intercept form. I hope all of you understood this. Thanks for attending. I'll see you in my next session. Thank you.